than that. You also told us what you don't want. You don't want to pay an arm and a leg for any box of cereal. And you don't want to have to choose a cereal based on coupons. So at the Post Cereal Company, we've lowered the price of every one of our cereals, every single day. We didn't make the boxes smaller or put less into them.
Everybody loves karate, but there's more to karate training than just learning how to punch and kick.
A good martial artist must have self-control. That's the ability to control your own behavior, not fooling around when you shouldn't, or losing your temper when something goes wrong. Self-control, it gives you the power to know when it's okay to use karate and when it's not.
Valari's Self-Defense Centers, where self-discipline, respect, and self-control are the basics.
I'm hungry.
Such a beautiful place for the family reunion.
What's for dinner?
Berry sausage, of course. Oh, come bella questa ragazza. E la buona.
Hey, Petty Italian sausage. True Italian taste.
The New England Weather Service, Connecticut's most accurate forecast.
This had better work. So the deposits were made regularly, twice a month. Yeah, fortnightly. When was the last one? November the 15th. Yeah, sure, I can see the pattern. They correspond exactly with the withdrawals Malzoni made in the Kingsley Malta accounts. We've been taking kickbacks. Okay. Yes, send me copies of everything you've got, all right? And I appreciate your swiftness. Bye. You're not going to get away with this, darling. No. Take that statement and deposit it in your account.
Morning, sweetheart.
Hey, good morning. Have you had breakfast?
Nope, I came out here to have it with you.
It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day, beautiful woman.
Flattery before breakfast. That's my man. I missed you yesterday.
Yes, I've been trying to ferret out the elusive Mr. Santana. Sorry I missed your doctor's appointment.
That's okay. I think it's more important that we find out what Diego is up to.
Actually, I think it's more important that you get your sight back.
The doctor didn't have anything new to say. You know, no change, nada, zip.
Doesn't mean it can't happen.
What about Diego, Kirk? Have you found any pieces for this puzzle?
No,
yet?
but I'm working on it. Got good people on the case, just a matter of time.
Well, I wish that there was something more that I could do to help you.
You've done too much already.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I've involved you more than I should have. I mean, it's just you've got enough to deal
Wait a minute.
with.
If you hadn't involved me, I'd be really ticked off if you hadn't involved me. We are a team, remember?
Are you sure you can spare one of these? Yes, I made this especially for my grandfather. That's great. Thank you. If this pie doesn't put a smile on his face, I don't know what will. I will. See ya. Diego, what are you doing here?
As the World Turns. Brought to you today by Zest. Now there are 2 ways to get zestfully clean: original and whitewater fresh zest.
There's you, the guy you married, and your 2.3 kids. You've got good reasons to use deodorant soaps. Now we've got a better reason not to. New Zest Body Wash. See, deodorant soaps can be too drying, but new Clear Blue Zest Body Wash is a skin conditioning gel that rinses cleaner than deodorant soaps. So, the big guy's refreshed, the kids are clean, and you're real smooth. Clearly, new Zest Body Wash gives everybody cleaner, smoother skin. Well, almost.
What is the Vidal Sassoon Academy? It's more than a school. It's a think tank for hair care. A place where art and science intersect. Where the focus is on hair and the attention is on preventing hair damage. That's why the Vidal Sassoon system was created. It helps protect hair from damage before it occurs. To give you professional results like this every day. Vidal Sassoon, professional care for your hair.
Everyone told me what to expect. Still, I never realized how delicate her skin would be. But the hospital did. They put her in Pampers. It's got this lock-away core that pulls wetness away and keeps it away to help keep her skin dry. No regular diaper protects her better or keeps her happier, which makes me happy too.
Hospitals know healthy skin is dry skin. Maybe that's why 81% of them use Pampers. Pamper your baby. Make them happy, keep them dry.
Well, when Mrs. Snyder visited Cal at the hospital yesterday, she left her sunglasses, so I'm returning them.
Well, that's nice of you.
You know, something smells fantastic.
Cherry pie, fresh out of the oven and headed straight for Cal. Lily baked it.
Lucky Cal.
Well, I'll have him save you a piece.
Oh, thanks. I like that.
You know, it's really strange seeing you out here. I'm so used to seeing you at the hospital.
Well, you know, being out here feels a little strange, too. I haven't actually ventured past the city limits since I arrived. So, you live here, too?
Oh, well, our property kind of adjoins Emma's. It's that way across the pond.
Oh, it's a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
Wow. That's got to be nice having family so close. Now, I know that Lily and her little boy mean the world to Cal.
So he's talked to you about them?
Well, he's a proud grandfather. Yeah, I think it's great that they get along so well, especially for someone recuperating like Cal. He needs all the support he can get.
Hey, honey, get a move on, okay? Because I gotta go by the office before we pick up Graham.
All right, don't worry, baby. We got a lot of time.
Sweetie, we do not have a lot of time. So what is this?
Oh, my God, if you've got to ask, I'm really losing my touch.
No, your touch is fine. It's your timing, honey. We're gonna take Graham out to lunch, remember?
I remember. Of course I remember. It was my idea. But don't you think we could, you know, work up an appetite or something first?
So where are you going to?
Hong Kong.
For real?
There's nothing keeping me here.
I'm surprised.
I told you that Lisa's manufacturing my clothing line over there.
Yeah, but
and she thinks it'd be a good idea for me to go over and check it out. You know, learn the ropes.
Makes sense.
Plus, big plus, I need to get away from Oakdale and all the memories.
It's probably not a bad idea.
And you can get your privacy back. I'm sorry I've been such a pain.
Nobody said you were a pain.
You seem anxious enough to get rid of me.
No, but you've been cooped up here for a very long time, Carly. I think a change of scenery can make a big difference.
That's what they say.
I mean, Hong Kong. How many people get to go on a trip like that? All expenses paid. It's supposed to be a real wild place.
Yeah, it could be very exciting. Especially considering I've never been out of the country.
Hey, me either.
There is one thing.
What?
You could come with me.
Some jobs need a smaller paper towel. Other jobs need a bigger towel. You need Select-A-Size, the bounty you customize. Special smaller sheets. Choose 1, 2, or 3 sheets. As little or as much as you need of the quilted Quicker Picker-Upper that's more durable even on carpets.
The quilted Quicker Picker-Upper.
Select-A-Size, the bounty you customize.
It happens to millions of women when they least expect it. Sudden wetness. So Kotex developed Occasions pads, specially designed to absorb sudden wetness. Nothing keeps you drier. Try Kotex Occasions.
What causes plaque? Germs on your teeth, growing into a disgusting sticky film. Listerine toothpaste kills the germs that cause unsightly plaque and bad breath. Cool Mint Listerine toothpaste. Kill the germs, and you kill the cause.
Dad? Lego my ego, son.
Morning.
Give me some of that smile, Kool-Aid smile. Shine some more over my way. 'Cause then the sunshine begins and the clouds run away.
Now Kool-Aid gives him something new to smile about.
Give me some of that smile.
It's strawberry kiwi flavor, tropical fruity fun, and always with vitamin C.
Give me some of that smile.
A dying little girl has only one hope, a dad on the run.
We make Dewey testify. We put that family in harm's way.
John Grisham's The Client, Tuesday.
Honey? Is it my birthday?
No.
It's not our anniversary.
No.
Father's Day's in June.
It's my favorite husband day.
My favorite husband day. Is there a gift involved?
Oh, yeah, coming
is?
at you special delivery.
Well, this might just wind up being my favorite holiday.
Me too. But you know you have Mac to thank for it.
Mac.
Yeah. Mac's the one who said we must all seize the day, right?
This is Seize the Day?
Seize the husband day. It's my new motto.
He'd be awful proud.
I told you there were still. Oh, look, our children are here. How fun. Come here.
On my bed.
Oh, man, guess what?
Huh?
They seized the day from us.
I hate when that happens.
Renee, are you all right? No. Let me have that.
I want to die.
You mustn't talk like that.
No, it's no use. Nothing means anything anymore.
I know you don't mean that.
No, I do. How am I supposed to go on when my son is dead? When I'm the one who killed him?
Now, that is simply not true. You did everything you knew to help the police.
No. Jordan's death could have been prevented. It's my fault. How am I supposed to live with that? Look at these. You know what these flowers are called? You know what they're called? I'm gonna give you a hint. It has something to do with Mommy. Lilies of the Valley. Lilies of the Valley. Oh, that's what it is. You don't care about flowers right now, do you? But you know what? I love you very much. So much. Oh, what's the matter, sweetie? That's okay. Guess what we're gonna do today? Listen, listen, listen. We're gonna see Great Grandpa today, and we're gonna go into the hospital and probably sneak you by, hopefully, if we can. Oh, I think you need a nice long nap. A nice long nap. We'll come back. He's ready for a nice long nap, I think, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I do. I need one, too.
Seems like you've been taking a lot of naps lately.
Oh, I'm just trying to get on Luke's schedule, that's all.
Yeah?
You tell Grandma. You tell Grandma. That's nice to have a little shut-eye in the afternoon, isn't it?
Well, a little shut-eye is one thing. Taking a nap every day, a woman of your age, honey, I don't think you should need to do that.
No, I've been doing a lot of reading about people being sleep-deprived. I'm just sleep-fulfilled.
I'd rather see you fulfilled in other ways.
Such as?
Well, such as having new experiences, getting out, meeting new people.
No. There's nothing more fulfilling than raising this little guy right here.
Well, I can't argue with that. But can I, little Lukey? No, I can't. No, I can't.
He loves you. He loves you.
But taking these long naps, you know, so often. You know, I remember a time when your mommy used to get up at the crack of dawn, and she'd bound out of the house, and then you know what she'd do? She'd go picking flowers, and she'd go riding, and she'd take long hikes and long walks.
Well, I was younger then.
Oh, you're still young?
Oh, I don't know about that. Things have changed. I have more responsibilities. What are you digging for
One
down
of those
there?
responsibilities is to yourself. You know, life is very, very short, darling. We have to live it to its fullest.
Trying to do that.
Are you? Oh, Lily, just forgive me. Forgive me for saying this, but it's almost as if when Damien died, a very big part of you, sweetheart, stopped living.
I'm still grieving. Isn't that allowed?
Of course it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lily. I'm sorry about being so insensitive. Oh, Nanny, yes, I know. Yes. But I don't think Damien would want you cutting yourself off from all your friends.
Not.
Yes, I know.
I'm not housebound. I went to Malta. We're building a nice big house, aren't we? And I built a big house for you. And I made 3 pies.
You did.
3 pies. Look.
You certainly did. You certainly did, and they look wonderful. But I mean, when was the last time you spent a day with someone your own age? Hmm?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I think the most important thing right now is spending time with Luke, because we need each other. Don't we?
I just wish you could do something just for yourself.
I'm fine. Everything that I want and need is right here. Right here.
Now, suddenly, I am no longer needed. Why is that?
Come on, Sam. Of course you're needed. I promise I'll keep you in the loop if you promise you'll keep the focus on yourself.
But you don't think I can do both. Anderson, I have been involved with you right from the beginning, and I am not about to bow out now.
Well, can't you just let me handle this, please?
No! Listen, Diego would not be in our lives if I were not blind. Now, if you don't think that I am strong enough to handle this, then think again. Both you and I are going to find out what is going on together, okay? All right?
Okay, I don't think I have much choice here, do I?
You have none.
Okay. And let's face it, working together, how can we lose?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi,
Lucinda.
darling.
Hi.
Well, I thought I'd find you here. Samantha, do you mind if I borrow your doting husband for just a moment?
Well, yes, actually, I do, because Kirk and I have not had a lot of time together, and whatever you have to say, you can say in front of me.
No, it's worldwide business, darling. You'd just be a distraction to us both.
I think she's right.
So now you're trying to get rid of me?
Just for a few minutes. And I think you're getting a little too much sun, Sam.
Well, all right, I will go into the house, but don't take too long, okay?
All right.
Walk her back, Kirk. I'll wait.
She doesn't need me. You'd be surprised how well Sam is managing on her own.
I'm enormously relieved to hear you say that.
Listen. That's the sound of hair that's damaged from perming, coloring, and blow drying. That's why you need Alberto VO5 Hot Oil. It makes your hair stronger every time you use it. VO5 is so different you use it before you shampoo. So intense it bonds to the weak sites of every strand, actually making your hair 55% stronger. So strengthen your hair with VO5 Hot Oil once a week, every week, because hair should be seen and not heard.
Most home haircuts start with a bang and end with a whimper. But the Norelco Pro Cut has a one-touch length selector, so it's easy to get it right. With the Norelco Pro Cut, you just can't do a bad do.
They say the moment you hear the diagnosis, you stop hearing everything else. That's why Time Life Medical and former Surgeon General C. Everett Koop are introducing individual videos with workbooks designed to help you and your loved ones better understand a serious diagnosis, what it means, and what happens next. Because the sooner you understand the diagnosis, the sooner you can start doing something about it. Time Life Medical at your pharmacy now.
Dinah's on to Roger.
He trashed my life.
She's uncovered his dirty scheme.
He was literally trying to make me insane.
Now, can she turn things around?
This stuff may have already affected my brain permanently.
Or is it just too late?
The drug that Roger gave you, there is no known antidote.
This week on Guiding Light.
The missing film from the day President Kennedy was killed, a CBS News exclusive tonight.
So what's up? Why were you so anxious to get rid of Samantha?
This concerns Samantha.
I know. I didn't go to her doctor's appointment.
No, that's not it.
Well, then let's have it.
After my daughters, there is no one more important to me in this world than Samantha.
Right.
And I find that I feel there is nothing that I would not do to ensure her happiness and safety. Nothing.
I feel the same way.
You do?
I think we both know how much I love Samantha.
I know how much you say you do.
Have I done something to indicate otherwise?
I just wanted you to know how I feel on this subject.
Wait. I know when it comes to family, you're a lioness. You pounce, you kill. But what's the point?
When the plane crashed. When it crashed, it changed Samantha's life forever. She is blind. And now we know that the plane crash was not an accident.
And so you want to find out who's responsible?
Oh, I will. And I will pounce, and I will devour. Samantha has suffered enough. I will not have her suffer any more pain.
That's what I want, too.
As long as you understand how I feel.
You know, I think we're on the same side here. Was that a threat?
Guess what I brought you?
Can she bake a cherry pie? Billy boy, Billy boy.
Very good. Only I have to admit I didn't make it myself.
Oh, in that case, I'll have a piece.
Very funny. Very funny. No, Lily made it. It's fresh out of the oven.
Sounds delicious, but I have to tell you, I'm not real hungry right now.
Oh, okay, well, we'll save it for later then. Mail came right when I was leaving. I haven't had a chance to go through it yet.
Oh, boy. Even without my glasses, I can tell you it's mostly bills.
Well, maybe that'll inspire you to get up and get back to work soon.
Hey, I'll be back to work soon enough. Did you remember to turn those yearlings out into the oak tree pasture?
Of course we did. Stop worrying. Emma and I are taking good care of them.
Well, I just miss them, that's all.
And they miss you.
Did you remember to keep a special eye out for that little roan-faced Neptune heifer?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we solved that problem.
How?
Well, we just get her mom up first, and she comes right along.
Oh, well, that'd be the way to do it, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Looks like this is for you.
My scarf.
Doesn't it look spectacular? And Lisa says practically everybody there speaks English.
Now, if I only did.
You know, car racing is getting real big in Asia.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought we could catch a race. I know you love racing.
Yeah, well, that's kind of taking a back seat to other stuff.
You mean Kasnoff Construction?
Yeah, which I'm trying to get off the ground.
You've been working real hard, Mike.
Well, I'm gonna have to work a lot harder.
Why?
Because I don't know how much longer Mark's gonna be around. Right, and don't forget, Cal put up the money for this company. I am not gonna leave him just holding the bag.
You're not gonna be gone all that long. Don't you think you deserve some time off?
I can't do it. I can't do it. I have got a crew working on Lily's house. Someone has got to supervise.
Aren't you the person who said that some time away would be good for me? Well, it'd be good for you, too. We both need to get away from all the sad reminders.
Carly.
Mike, I know that you don't like to talk about it, but losing Laura was just as hard for you as it was for me.
Well, it just doesn't help to talk about it.
I'm just trying to point out that we both need to make a fresh start.
And we need to do it separately.
But now that Rosanna's not here, things could be different for us. I mean, two friends who've been to hell and back.
It's not going to work, Carly.
We could make it work, Michael. I know we could. No matter what's happened between us, I still love you.
Carly,
Mike, I'm sorry if that makes you feel uncomfortable, but my feelings for you are never going to change. All I ask is that you give me a chance. Now that Rosanna's out of your life, don't you think we deserve a shot at being happy together?
So you've only got one hand free, and you can't get the dryer sheet off the roll. So stop using the roll. But Bounce comes in single sheets now. Just grab one and throw it in, so you can stop static better single-handed.
Could we ask you a personal question? Is your breath fresh enough to kiss someone?
Well, I brushed.
If you want to be sure you have kissably fresh breath, you want minty fresh Scope. Scope Fresh is kissably fresh, the best kind of fresh your breath can be.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Hey, fellas, would you play patty cake for an almond Klondike? Excuse me! It's got creamy vanilla ice cream and fresh roasted almonds.
Little baby Benny Bunny loves to hip hop.
For that chocolatey coated ice cream, loaded big and thick, no room for a stick. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Guys, guys.
I like bread and butter. I like toast and jam. I like those good and simple things, and that's why I like Spam.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Twin sisters, identical and inseparable.
I think I've solved your problem. What'd you do, get rid of my husband?
Did a blood bond give birth to the crime that shocked a city?
I did it for love.
It makes him a contract killer.
Y'all are making a serious mistake.
Sharon Gless in a dual role, separated by murder. CBS Wednesday.
You're on CBS!
We have an update just in the Eyewitness News.
When it comes to news, more people turn to Channel 3 Eyewitness News than any other station.
This breaking story just in to Eyewitness News.
Barbara Pinto speaks with the woman in a story you'll see only on Channel 3.
Channel 3's Brian Burnett is live in Danbury with the very latest.
When you need to know, when news breaks, when it happens in your town, you turn to Eyewitness News.
But tonight's big story, police move to find
Connecticut's Eye is on Eyewitness News for coverage you can trust.
Fat. For years, people have tried to hide it, stuff it, even burn it. Well, we had a different idea. We cut it with even creamier reduced fat Skippy peanut butter spread. 25% less fat than regular Skippy and so creamy. You can spread it, devour it, and just love it. Creamier reduced fat Skippy peanut butter spread. Cut the fat. Don't cut out the Skippy.
Biking, boating, hiking, the bare facts of summer safety. Next, Oprah.
Now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Renee, I mourn for you that you've lost your little boy. As a parent, I can't imagine a more terrifying loss. But for you to blame yourself...
I do, Nancy. It was my carelessness, my ignorance.
Dear, let us help you. Tell us about Jordan. What happened?
No, I can't talk about it.
All of us have lost someone we love. There isn't anyone on earth that is spared that.
Yes, but it's different. You said, I know you both loved your husbands very much. And you had long lives together. But they'd been both sick for some time, so you had time to prepare. And you had nothing to do with their deaths.
Maybe it's too soon, Nancy. All right. But just know, dear, that we are here to listen if you want to talk.
Jordan was such a healthy little boy. He loved all sports. Especially baseball. He couldn't wait till he was old enough to play Little League. He got the chicken pox. No big deal, right? I mean, all kids get chicken pox. I had them. My mother bought me coloring books. I didn't even feel that sick.
Everybody reacts differently.
Jordan got a terrible fever. When I felt his forehead, he was just burning up. I tried tepid baths, but that didn't work. So I gave him an aspirin.
To bring down the fever.
I had never given him aspirin before. Well, he started vomiting. I didn't know what was happening, and he got worse, so I brought him to the emergency room. But by then it was too late.
Rise syndrome.
I had heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. Giving Jordan that aspirin was the worst thing I could have done. God forgive me, I didn't know it would kill him.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, of course you didn't know. You did what you thought was best.
Kim's right. You can't blame yourself.
Well, then who should I blame? I gave him the aspirin, no one else. It's my fault I killed my own son. Jordan was my reason for living. I'll never get over this.
Give yourself time. People do get over things. And sometimes they can turn their tragedies into something positive.
How?
By helping other people to avoid what their experience was. For instance, a friend of mine lost a little boy to a drunk driver, and she got in touch with that organization, you know, MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. They do lots of good work. They're changing laws. You might be interested in trying to help other people to avoid the dangers of Reye's syndrome.
Lord, it's noon. Somebody's sleeping. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Where are the kids?
They're getting their stuff out of the car.
So, is Graham ready to head for lunch?
Oh, honey, I should have called you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid there's been a change in plans.
Well, Michael, you can't get any clearer than that.
I can't go with you, Carly. Not to Hong Kong or anywhere else. I am sorry.
I didn't realize that was such a lost cause.
Oh, no, come on now. Don't give me this,
I
all
thought
right?
you were attracted to me.
Yes, I am. I am. Who wouldn't be? You are a beautiful woman and a damn good person.
Then why is it so impossible?
Because I don't love you. I mean, why? Don't you see you are hanging on to something that never was? Both of us need to move on, find other people to love.
Just like that.
Well, I am not saying it's going to be easy. But hey, things change fast. I mean, look at you. Look at you. A little while ago, you were jumping from job to job, no real goals. And now you're going to own your own line of clothing? I mean, who could have predicted that?
Not even Dionne Warwick could have predicted that.
Carly, come on now, hold on. Just wait a second, all right? Wait. All right? You have got an exciting life ahead of you. You're going to meet someone who is so much better for you than I am. You've got to go for it, Carly.
Hyperkeratosis? Symptom: persistent, itchy, flaky scalp. Solution: Neutrogena T-Gel. It works. Neutrogena T-Gel Shampoo. Recommended #1 by dermatologists.
Are your allergies serious?
Severe.
Then get Tylenol Severe Allergy. Its powerful medicines relieve your worst symptoms, plus ease the painful discomfort you feel when allergy attacks get severe.
It's serious relief.
You want him to be a poet. He wants to run in the field. You want him to be tall. He wants to play in the brook.
Can I try with sticks once?
You want to keep him safe. He wants to feel the sun. Avon Skin So Soft Sun Care Plus, the mosquito and deer tick repellent with an SPF 30 waterproof sunblock. Just a boy who wants to play outside.
But it's too cold.
Just another Avon ladies' man.
How I unplug. Every afternoon about this time, I slip away to somewhere new. A spa just for chocolate lovers. I warm up with a little stretching, then some relaxing aromatherapy, and a long hot dip in a chocolatey whirlpool. Afterwards, I'm totally recharged. And I never had to leave my desk.
New, more chocolatey Swiss Mocha from General Foods International Coffees.
Fisher-Price knows how much kids love bubbles. That's why they're the special ingredient in our bubble mower, our bubble blower, and our bubble rocket. After all, what would being a kid be without it?
Dinner!
Let's eat 'em!
If bugs can't see you, bugs can't bite you. Cutter makes you invisible to bugs.
Well, Luke is down for his nap, finally. And his mommy is awake.
Oh, sweetheart. Now, I didn't mean to make you feel guilty about taking a nap. Now, if you're tired, you go right up those stairs
I'm not. Making coffee?
Yeah.
And what is this?
Well, that is a wonderful, wonderful pie that my granddaughter made. I mean, she took all my recipes, made them better. I don't know. Will you join me a little piece?
Oh, maybe just a little sliver.
Lily, will you forgive me? Forgive me for overstepping.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop
It's
it.
just...
Stop it.
It's just, sweetheart, I don't want to see you lose your wonderful, wonderful zest for life.
I haven't. I promise. This may sound strange, but ever since Damien died, I've had this incredible appreciation for life. And I'm older now. I'm a mommy. I have responsibilities, and Luke is he's my baby, and he's enough for me right now.
I sometimes think that, well, that it might be a nice thing sometime if Luke might have a little brother or sister.
Yes, that would be nice.
Well, now, sweetheart, I know it's too soon for you to start thinking about other men and...
Yes, it is. It is. But I'm not going to rule out the possibility. But I'll tell you one thing. It's going to take a very special man to make me want to get married again and have more children.
Well, that's really all I wanted to hear. It was just that you're not going to rule that out.
Oh, I haven't. I can't expect a man to just poof, you know, pop into my life like magic.
Well, that's exactly my point.
Yeah, I'm very surprised hearing this from you. There are plenty of women out there who are perfectly happy without a man.
Yes, well, there are women who can do very well on their own.
You don't think I'm one of those people?
Lily, my precious, precious Lily. I think you are a woman with so much to give. And I want you to have that purpose of life you used to have. Now, whether that's in another marriage or on your own, I know you're not going to find that sitting here.
But why would Lucinda be angry with you?
I don't know, but she had that take-no-prisoners look.
Well, she has been acting very strange.
So you've noticed it, too?
She asked me again about the plane crash. She wanted to know why I was on the plane.
Why is she suddenly being so protective of you?
Did she ask you why I was on the plane?
She didn't ask me anything. She just made it clear she was hell-bent on finding who was responsible for the crash, and she would make him pay for it. But it seemed as if she were warning me.
Warning you? But about what?
I don't know. The gist of it was that if anybody did anything to you, she would chop their head off. It just felt as though the axe had my name on it.
But you are my husband. You are the last person who would cause me any harm. I mean, it's bad enough that I have to put up with her opinions about how I live my life, but now she is on your case?
Well, you know, Lucinda blows hot and cold. Maybe she's just in one of her moods.
Well, that's just no excuse.
Well, maybe she's jealous. Because we have each other and she has no one.
No, but that still does not give her the right to threaten you. No, this time she's gone too far.
Sam.
That's weird. I must have left it at the movie theater last night.
You didn't tell me you went to the movies?
It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I was going a little stir-crazy at the house, yeah.
Who'd you go with?
No one. I went by myself. Somebody must have seen it on me and then found it after I left.
Well, somebody who knows right where you live. This was hand-delivered. There's no address, no stamp?
No, nothing. Well, you know how everyone in Oakdale seems to know everyone else.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I was in a movie theater.
Well, you know, I've been to a lot of them lately. I've been going to movies just to get out of the house.
Seen any good ones?
Not last night. You know, it was one of those mindless adventure things. Pirates, buried treasures. God-awful, actually.
Yeah. Sounds rotten.
Yeah, there's something that I would like to talk to you about. I really miss you. And I was wondering if the doctors had mentioned anything about when you might come home.
Well, you know doctors, they never give you a time frame. Anyway, I thought you were the one that didn't want me to push it. Sweetheart, I'll be home soon enough.
I don't want you to push it, not too fast. It's just I thought that I could fix up the den or another room, and you wouldn't have to worry about stairs. You could do the same therapy there that you're doing here.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good.
All right.
Well, why don't we run this past your physical therapist? I was just thinking that Cal might recuperate a little faster if he did it at home. What do you think?
Well, that decision really has to be Cal's.
Well, wait a minute. Not just my decision. I've got doctors, you know.
Oh, sure.
Well, absolutely. We don't want to push the recovery process. I mean, I don't want him to hurt himself, but I just thought we could do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that you miss him, and but you have to bear in mind that when he is ready to leave the hospital, that he is going to need someone working with him daily, well, preferably twice daily.
Well, I don't see a problem with that. We could get someone to come out to the house.
Yeah, actually, I'm sure that can be arranged. And we can actually use in-home care as a bargaining chip for early release.
That sounds great to me. What do you think?
Well, I'll consider it under one condition.
What's that?
Want to take me on as a private patient?
Hey, Snackwell's guy, you lost?
No, this is Snackwell's double chocolate non-fat yogurt.
Who's gonna buy chocolate yogurt?
It's a delicious, rich, creamy snack.
I don't know. I think you guys over at Snackwell's have finally lost your cookies. Get it? Cookies?
Snackwell's double chocolate yogurt? I'll take the case.
So deliriously chocolatey. Snackwell's double chocolate non-fat yogurt. So good. Can we ever make enough?
Nabisco. I'd have to turn out all the lights.
With a migraine, I can't take any noise.
My migraines kept me from coaching.
There's help for migraine. Migraine doesn't have to mean missing out. Research has given doctors new understanding about migraine. They can diagnose it better and provide surprisingly effective treatment programs.
Things are much better now.
Call your doctor today or call 1-800-682-6669 for more information about migraine.
Know someone who never eats everything on their plate?
Please. I need you under the table. I'm having broccoli.
Introduce them to extra tasty crispy chicken from KFC. Freshly prepared, irresistibly crispy, and delicious.
Uh-oh.
You'll love it right down to the last crumb.
Are you gonna eat all that?
Irresistible, extra tasty, crispy, new tender roast, and original recipe. We've got the taste that win everybody over.
Will Dick and I be paying you a surprise visit just weeks from now?
To award you millions of dollars like this?
I still can't believe it.
Too good to be true?
I guess not. My family's set for life.
You could be next. $11 million, all yours.
Ed and I will arrive in a brand new luxury car to personally award the $11 million. The biggest prize ever in the only sweepstakes with our picture. And you can win this soon.
Millions and millions of dollars.
And we'll say, keep the car too.
Come on, yeah, let's go.
Are you about to bounce a ball in the house?
What?
Look at her. She's really something, huh?
Yes, your grandmother is definitely one of a kind.
I gotta tell you, it's amazing how she can put her own grief aside to help others. When I wake up in the morning, nothing's the same. And when I see other children laughing,
You think of Jordan.
I keep asking myself why. Why this had to happen to him. He was such a good boy.
You mustn't torture yourself with questions that have no answers, dear. Every day things happen that we can't explain.
If you expect me to forget about him...
Of course you'll never forget him. But I think you will always be very grateful that you had him in your life.
I am. I wouldn't have missed having him for the world. Thank you for reminding me of that. You were right. It does help to talk.
I made some tea.
Oh, good. I think we can all use a cup. Renee, I wonder if you would consider looking for professional help.
You mean see a psychiatrist?
Or a psychologist, or a group that offers therapy. There are lots of them in the churches that offer therapy for parents who've lost children.
I wouldn't have been able to survive these last few days if it hadn't been for Nancy's help. Well, it's true, you
You recognize my pain immediately.
Because I'm still mourning my own loss.
Well, she seems a bit calmer.
Yes, I think Mom really has helped her a great deal.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here it comes. You're getting a little rambunctious. I think we should take him home, let him blow off some steam.
No, wait a minute. Now, Chris loves having them here. Why don't you leave him here for the afternoon?
Because I don't think today's the right day, what with Graham's meeting and all, you know.
Yeah, but I'll have Chris take them outside. Don't worry, I'll keep my eye on them.
Well, you certainly know what you're getting yourself into.
I absolutely do. Now, you two go on and have a little time together. You deserve it.
Now that you mention it.
Quick, before she changes her mind. Come on. Quick. All right, listen, I got some good news and some bad news.
What?
Bad news is that Mom and I are leaving. Good news is Kim's asked you to stay.
Yes!
I knew you wouldn't want to.
Okay, easy.
All right, thanks a lot.
Oh, my pleasure.
Listen, we're not going to say goodbye.
That's all right. Mom will understand.
All right.
Have fun. Yeah. Okay, Chris. Outside. Heads up, Adam. Oh.
Thanks. Come on, let's go.
What do you say, Diego?
It's not that far from the hospital, and it wouldn't take too long to get to Lucinda's.
Well, actually, I finished my work with Samantha, and I'm going to be leaving the Walsh Mansion as soon as I can find a place of my own.
Oh, you can stop looking. We've got an apartment over our stables.
Now, don't let the stable part scare you. It's a very nice place.
I'm sure it is. You know, I don't want to impose. And,
You wouldn't be. You'd be doing us a favor.
Wow. Well, there is another problem. I love my work, but physical therapists don't get paid that much money. And, you know, with rent...
Oh, okay. How's this sound? Cal needs therapy, and you need a place to stay. So, free room and board for his services.
That sounds like a good deal to me. What do you think?
All right, well, if you're sure, it sounds great.
Great, then we got a deal.
Well, not quite. We still do have to talk to your doctors.
Oh, come on, I can wrap doctors around my little finger. Why don't you drive out to ranch this afternoon and look it over? If you like it, you can move right in.
Well, sounds good. Congratulations, you've got yourself a therapist and a tenant. Cal, I am indebted to you, but don't think that means I'm going to go easy on you.
My family stopped brushing their teeth.
They did.
My mom says not to brush. She does?
Smart families don't just brush, they reach. With the advanced design Reach toothbrush, uniquely angled to clean hard-to-reach places.
My wife says brushing's out. She does.
Why brush when you can reach? Its bi-level bristle system is designed to thoroughly clean your teeth and remove plaque along the gum line.
You don't brush. Nope.
For healthy teeth and gums, don't just brush, reach.
My head's killing me.
Here.
Introducing Actron. Unlike Tylenol and Advil, Actron has ketoprofen, now available without a prescription. So powerful, this is all the Actron you need.
Thanks, I feel better.
For big pain relief, all you need is a little Actron.
When it comes to beauty, I just need the essentials. Moisture for my body and my hair. That's why my Vive is Hydrovive by L'Oreal. Hydrovive shampoo and conditioner gives my dry hair the moisture it needs without oils every day. So my hair is silky and light, never heavy. Beauty? Now that's a competitive sport. My Vive Hydrovive by L'Oreal. Hydrovive means moisture. Vive means life.
Oh, yeah. You know what? What kind of flowers you think Kim would like?
You were thinking of Kim while we were making love?
Yeah, weren't you?
You gonna send her flowers?
Yeah, for watching the boys.
Oh, for giving us his time alone, finally.
I thought we used our time very well.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yes, very much.
So you feeling guilty, are you?
Huh? What? For spending the day in bed with my favorite man?
I mean, no Jiminy Cricket whispering in your ear, you should be at work.
We work hard, honey. We deserve this.
We do. Still makes me nervous, but I guess if there was some kind of an emergency, I guess I'd hear about it, right? You ever stop to think how lucky we are? I mean it. I mean, we got two great boys. We love each other to the max. Love our jobs. Most of the time.
You know, my darling, life is pretty good.
Pretty good? What are you talking about? It's damn near perfect.
Come here.
Lisa, it's me. It's Carly. About that trip, I've made a decision.
Oh, the devoted husband is gone, disappeared?
Actually, I asked Kirk to leave us alone so that we could talk.
Oh.
Yes, he told me about what you said to him, Lucinda.
Uh-oh.
I do not know what your problem is with Kirk, Lucinda, but it's going to stop now.
Excuse me,
No.
Samantha.
I mean it, Lucinda. He is my husband. Now leave him alone.
Please pass the all fruit.
Pass the Polaner all fruit.
Would you please pass the jelly?
Polaner all fruit is sweetened only with fruit juice for that all fruit taste. Jams and preserves add sugar and corn syrup and taste sugary sweet. We don't call it all fruit for nothing, so please don't dare call it jelly. Polaner all fruit for that all fruit taste.
Not long ago, a group of ladies wrote us, singing the praises of Murphy's Oil Soap, the pure, natural cleaner that's safe to use on almost any wooden surface. Now, if Murphy's Oil Soap is good enough to clean this house, it's surely good enough to clean yours.
He can run the equivalent of 200 miles per hour. Not fast enough. Nothing's faster than Black Flag. Roaches start to die instantly. Black Flag. Ready, aim, gone.
You know, I still can't believe we're here so soon after your hip surgery.
Hey, I wouldn't let you down on our anniversary.
Are you overdoing it? How's the pain?
Oh, I feel great. Took some Tylenol. Extra strength.
I'm still surprised the doctor gave you Tylenol after surgery.
For post-surgical pain, Tylenol is recommended the most by doctors.
Oh, where did you learn that?
I think it came with my new hip. Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
New York held hostage by a serial killer.
This is my kind of case.
Will a cop solve the crime before he's the next target? Richard Crenna, Tyne Daly, Janik, Forget-Me-Not, tonight.
Thursday, an armed robbery turns desperate as store employees struggle for their lives. The Rescue 911 you can't afford to miss. Then, is this a woman's place? 48 Hours takes you behind the walls of the Citadel in the battle of the sexes. 48 hours after Rescue 911.
Tell us what you think. Call the As the World Turns viewer feedback line.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, think your taxes are too high? A radical new idea to save you money. Tax the churches. Our report later.
Children's Clothes by Goodlad of Philadelphia. Join us tomorrow for for As the World Turns.
You're on CBS.
Tonight on Eyewitness News, a new way to treat blocked arteries. See how it lessens many of the problems of